Hey, it's LoopTube, back here again with another episode, and today we're going to be talking about the new drama between Sandra and Fuzion. Okay, so I'm going to say this right now. I don't care if you're in the LGBT community, but personally, I don't think Sandra or Fuzion is right. So what do you guys think of this new Apple emoji? Do you think it should exist? Then you're probably on Fuzion's side. If you think it shouldn't exist completely, you're on Sandra's side. If you think that you don't care at all if it's there, then you're probably on my side. Personally, I don't care because liking or disliking the LGBT community is an opinion, and opinions can't be wrong. So, I personally don't have a problem with it being there. It does not mean you're homophobic if you have it. And it doesn't mean you're a homophobe if you don't care if it's there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into these tweets. So it started with Sandra saying, "Hey, at Apple support, what is this?" Showing the anti-pride emoji. And then a person inside of the comment section says, a person named undeveloped says, "Not all people have to like the LGBT community, which I completely support." I mean, you do not have to like something. That does not mean you're a homophobe just because you don't care. Then Sandra got mad and says it's wrong to be against it, just like it's wrong being racist. Sexuality is something that people don't choose, same as the race, therefore it's wrong to not be against it. How is it wrong to have your own opinion? Then she starts drama with Adam Sky Thief saying, "Well, actually there is not anything wrong with being against something that conflicts with your moral values." Then Sandra says, "So you're saying racism, homophobia, etc. is alright as long as it's wrong for you?" Then Adam says, "You're defining homophobic as someone who doesn't agree with you on the morality of the LGBT movement. Disagreement is not hatred. For example, as a Christian, I don't agree with Islamic beliefs. Does that make me Islamic phobic? Of course not." She replied saying, "Religion is a choice, sexuality is not. For someone to disagree in who you are is just not fair." Back to her drama with Fuzion though. And then she shares a private DM which Sandra shared, which I find perfectly fine. You can share as many private conversations with another person as you want. Her private conversation with Fuzion says, she says, "What?" And then Fuzion says, "I'm not gay, I'm straight. And for people that are gay, they do it for attention." Sandra says, "Lame-o, what are you saying?" Then Fuzion says, "You should watch." I can't really read that, but that's what it says. Then she says, "I'm about to block at official Fuzion. Sad, such a big influencer is so homophobic. Ugh." Then he apparently quits and he says, "Leaving Twitter for a while. This community is so toxic. Apparently there is only one right and everything I say is wrong, so." And then he also says, "Actually, no, I'm not leaving Twitter. I stand for what's right and I'll continue to do so." Sandra says he managed to quit for a solid 2-minute period. It's a new record. Obviously being sarcastic. Then Fuzion says, "At a young age, some do it for attention because they don't get any attention at all, and they found that being gay gets a lot of attention." Sandra says, "No one. People with no education." And then, Creecraft and my username's this, they just go ahead and say, you can be white, black, gay, straight, short, tall, it doesn't matter, everyone's amazing, lovely. And username basically says the exact same thing. Then Sandra finally says, last tweet about him, "I've given him 5 minutes of fame already." Fuzion says, "Love how people put words in my mouth." You can be LGBT, I don't care at all, if you have a flag that crosses it out, or a flag that doesn't cross it out. There's always going to be an opposing team, no matter what your question is. There's 7 billion people, someone's always going to have a disagreement and a belief contrary to yours. And that's just how the world works, Sandra. In Apple, don't remove the crossing out of the LGBT flag, because it represents a side of people, a different side with opposing beliefs that should also be recognized, even if they are not liked by many people. But personally, I don't care. So, thank you guys so much for watching. This is LoopTube. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Turn on notifications. Subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Join my Roblox group. Follow me on Twitter. And goodbye.